All right, everyone. Hello. How are you? I am with Jason. Jason, why don't you tell us who you are and what organization you're with?
Absolutely. I'm the PR officer for the Golden Gate Garrison of the 501st Legion, which is an international Star Wars costuming group.
I am so honored to be talking with you today.
Excellent.
I have admired your organization for so long.
Wonderful.
I know you do lots of charity work.
Yes.
You do lots of charity work. Would you like to tell us a little bit about who you guys serve, what you guys do?
Oh, absolutely. So the Legion does all sorts of events around the world. We're obviously the local chapter. We do charity events. We go to children's hospitals. We go to schools. We go to parades. We go to conventions like this, obviously. We also go to any sort of like neighborhood celebration. We were just at National Night Out 2 weeks ago. Really any organization or nonprofit or group that's serving its community, if they want some Star Wars flavor, we'll be there.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's so cool. I have a question that I think everyone's going to be really interested in, because every time I go to a con, I do film you guys walking around.
Sure.
You're a very imposing presence,
Sure.
right? How can someone go about joining?
Oh, absolutely. So the basis for membership is having an approved costume. Our approvals are against a set of guides that work for screen accuracy and film accuracy. So the idea is when you see one of our people, they should look like the cartoon character or the movie character or the video game character that you saw. We have a stringent set of rules for those pieces, all the way down to like the size of a strap or the color of a stripe, whatever it is. And once you get one of those costumes, you get it approved and you troop once a year, and then you can take part in these events. And so you can go to our different conventions, you can wear our logo, you can have our merch, you can take part in this really awesome world.
That's amazing. Could you tell us some of the characters that people can costume as?
So for us, specifically the 501st Legion, we are anyone who is menaced the good guys of the series. So obviously all of the Empire. We also include all of the clones, even though they were not all technically menaces. We also have a lot of the underworld characters, so our bounty hunters, our Jawas, our sand people. Basically, anyone who has menaced someone who was nice on screen, you can suit up as for us.
That's so cool. And do you personally suit up as anyone?
Absolutely. So every member has to have a costume. I have two costumes. I have a Republic Commando, which is sort of a heavy weapons clone from a series of novels. And I have a Royal Guard from Attack of the Clones, so the red-robed, very sort of stoic-looking pike-holding guards.
That is incredible. I would love to see that.
It's a lot of fun.
I've never seen anyone cosplay as that before, actually.
Yeah, we don't have a ton. One of the hard parts with the Royal Guard is, especially in California in the summer, it's a very warm suit. You're essentially wearing two full blankets around your whole body. But it's a lot of fun. It's for me, getting to just sort of stand there and look menacing and stoic is really fun.
That's so cool. And just one last question.
No, of course.
Do you have to stay in character?
You do. So actually, we have a very close relationship with the folks at Lucasfilm and Disney, and they actually have asked us to always remain in character, to avoid things like anything that's truly menacing. So we're definitely not going to point a weapon at somebody. We're not going to point a weapon at a camera. We're not going to be dancing to the latest song off in the corner kind of thing. But we do. For a lot of our characters who are maybe the more anonymous stormtroopers, they're going to sort of stay in that role. But especially at something like a convention, or if we're at like a National Night Out event, we're going to go and give a high five to a kid. We're going to give a fist bump. We're going to do those things. But our Darth Vaders, our Sith Lords, our Emperor Palpatines, they're going to have that deep voice. They're going to have that menace. They're going to have that growl. Just so, again, not only do we look the part, but we sound and act the part.
I love that. Yeah, that's so cool.
It's a lot of fun.
I know some stormtroopers from the Bay Area did drive down to SoCal for The Mandalorian.
Yes.
Did anyone from the Golden Gate Garrison get to participate in that?
Yes. So there's things we can say, things we can't say.
Okay.
So specifically for The Mandalorian, I think it was about 24 troopers from around California.
Yes.
I believe it was 3 from our group that went down. We have since had people do other things. One of the most recent ones was there was a commercial for a cell phone location service, and it was all costumers from the various groups, from the 501st Legion, from the Rebel Legion, from the Mercs, from all these other groups. And that was, watching that commercial was a lot of fun, because you're sort of like noticing your friends and noticing the people you know. But yes, we have had members go down there to take part via Lucasfilm. They are treated as talent. They are treated as people on set, and they get a pretty amazing experience out of it.
That is so cool. What an amazing organization to just be a part of. I feel like as a Star Wars fan, it's just you're always searching for that deeper sense of community and people who relate to you, and it feels like you really found that group.
It really is. I mean, like you said, as a Star Wars fan, you know, you grow up having the cardboard tube lightsaber or the bucket on your head to be a stormtrooper. To get to wear those accurate things and to get to come to an event like this, or to get to go to a parade and get to really play, we always say it's playing in the sandbox, it's like nothing else. And you get to do it for a good cause, and you get to bring smiles to people's faces. It's truly an honor for all of us.
That's great. Well, you know, it was an honor speaking with you today.
Wonderful talking to you.
Thank you so much for your time, and I fully support you guys. I hope everyone here goes down to the bio. I'm going to give you a ton of information on how you can join and just, you know, fun facts about this organization.
Excellent. If you guys have any questions, hit us up on social media. She'll post those links. We'll gladly answer anything you have.
Great. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Thank you.